Hello everyone, welcome to cryptoTV. We at cryptoTV would like to wish you all a very happy Holi. I'm Vinita Chatterjee, leading you into the world of digital currencies, and here are the headlines. Cryptocurrencies gain after Fed's rate move. Bitcoin above $41,000. Ether staking sees biggest one-day spike since inception. Amazon introduces a metaverse-like game to train people how to use AWS. Terra founder plans to buy $10 billion worth of Bitcoin for reserves. Binance to buy banks and payment processors in Brazil. Be ready to lose all your money in crypto, EU regulators warn. Ripple pledges $800 million worth of XRP tokens to develop its ecosystem. Licensed Formula One Ethereum NFT game announces shutdown. Eqonex names former head of Binance UK as CEO. Cryptocurrencies gained with Bitcoin, trading above $41,000 as uncertainty over Federal Reserve's rate move ended after a hike. Though gains were capped on concerns over crude oil price outlook, the Federal Reserve marked the end of its pandemic-era easy money policy amid soaring inflation by hiking interest rates by 25%, the first such hike since 2018. The Fed forecast 6 more rate hikes, though its view of inflation trajectory moved up considerably, with a forecast now above 4% this year. The U.S. Energy Information Administration sees oil prices remaining higher than $100 per barrel in coming months, reflecting the geopolitical risk from Russia's war in Ukraine and tight energy market following sanctions against Russia. Investors also remain hopeful of a sooner-than-expected conclusion to the Russian attack on Ukraine amid progress on peace talks. Recently, Bitcoin, the oldest cryptocurrency, was at around $41,000, up nearly 2% in the past 24 hours. Ether, the second biggest cryptocurrency, was around $2,800, up nearly 5% in the same time frame. Ethereum staking deposits have seen their biggest one-day spike since the network launched in December 2020, according to data. On March 15th, more than 200,000 Ethers worth $550 million were sent to the Beacon chain. That's 4 times more than 50,000 Ether or less a day. The transfer coincides with blockchain startup Consensus fundraising of $450 million. Consensus, which was valued at $7 billion in its latest round of funding, had said that the proceeds will be converted into Ethereum to use for staking and DeFi. Some analysts see the jump in Ether deposits as an increase in confidence on staking following the merger on testnet. Ethereum earlier this week merged on the Kill testnet ahead of the blockchain's eventual move to a proof-of-stake network, with the network validators now producing post-merge blocks containing transactions. Amazon earlier this week launched an online role-playing game designed to make it easier for people to pick up cloud computing skills. The game, AWS Cloud Quest Cloud Practitioner, allows users to create their own avatar who moves through a virtual city, helping its denizens solve technology-related cloud issues. Users earn points for completing Amazon Web Services simulations and puzzles that will unlock such things as new character styles, pet companions, city themes, and virtual items like a hoverboard and a unicorn pool float. Amazon said Cloud Quest was launched to help explain core AWS services and categories, including computing, storage, database, and security services, as well as to guide the buildings of basic cloud solutions. In addition to the quirky online games, Amazon has launched other cloud training services. AWS offers a range of certifications to help employees advance their careers and cloud expertise. Do Kwon, the founder of Terraform Labs, or TFL, and Ethereum competitor Terra, has outlined plans to accumulate a whopping $10 billion worth of Bitcoin, to add to the project's stablecoin reserves. Kwon noted via Twitter on Monday that Terra will not sell its native asset Luna to build its reserves and that more information is coming soon. The exact details are not clear at this stage. However, Kwon also bullishly emphasized that its stablecoin Terra USD or UST, backed by over $10 billion in BTC reserves, will open a new monetary era of the Bitcoin standard. When users on Twitter asked Kwon what the BTC reserves will be used for, he responded that the funds will be used to backstop short-term UST redemptions and for a decentralized forex reserve. Binance, world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume, is looking into acquiring banks and payment processors in Brazil. Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao said on Wednesday, speaking at Ethereum Rio, an Ethereum community event held in Rio de Janeiro. Zhao also said the company is looking to strengthen its 100% team in Brazil. Zhao's statements came after Binance signed a memorandum of understanding to acquire Brazilian securities brokerage firm Simpol Investimentos on Monday. According to Zhao, the exchange plans to work closely with regulators and government agencies to find ways of fostering the development of the crypto industry in a healthy and collaborative way. Last week, Zhao said that Binance plans to buy more companies in non-crypto industries as a way of expanding the appeal of digital assets. A group of top financial regulators in the European Union warned on Thursday that investors must face the possibility of losing all their money in crypto assets. The regulators warned that crypto assets are highly risky and sufficient measures are needed to protect consumers, which currently do not exist in the EU. Regulators are increasingly worried that more consumers are buying 17,000 different crypto assets, including Bitcoin and Ether, which account for 60% of the market, without being fully aware of the risks. The group also warned that crypto investors should also be privy to misleading advertisements, even on social media and via influencers. Ripple, the US-based blockchain company, has pledged to give $1 billion of its native token, XRP, to support project developers who build on its payment-focused ledger. As a part of its active dedication to grow its ecosystem, Ripple will give a grant of around $800 million to native developers. The funds will be dispersed over the following 10 to 20 years. Monica Long, the general manager of the company's open-source development platform XRP Ledger or XRPL, explained the decision to offer the grant was a result of a rising number of developers creating projects there. Ripple's newest funding builds on the grant program for startups that was launched in 2021. Through that program, over 50 open-source projects received over $6 million in financial support. Animoca Brands, the game software company, has announced to shut down its Formula One-based NFT game, F1 Delta Time, after the company opted not to renew its license to use the car racing league's assets. The Hong Kong-based unicorn said it will replace the F1 Delta Time assets of the current owners with NFTs for other games in the Rev Motorsport ecosystem, including MotoGP, Ignition, Formula E High Voltage, Rev Racing, and Torque Drift. NFTs for the shuttered game can also be swapped for proxy assets that can be used to acquire NFTs for products across the Rev Motorsport ecosystem. F1 was one of the first premium sports leagues to enter the blockchain space in 2019. Well, that's all for the bulletin of this hour. Keep watching Crypto TV, India's first 24/7 streaming crypto channel. We at Crypto TV would once again like to wish you all a very happy Holi. May you all be filled with the colors of life. This is Vinita Chatterjee signing off.